This is video 106, Empire Total War United Provinces. You'll have seen we've just got a new missionary there. It's the end of the turn, by the way, from winter, coming over into the summer of 1726. Let's send that missionary over to Northern Europe. I've just been looking at the previous video. I tried saving it on HD. It seems to have saved. It seems to have been uploaded as well. Just checked it. Extremely poor quality at the moment on YouTube, so I apologise for that if it stays the same. And I can put an HQ one up there as well because I have one ready, just in case. The first HD one I've managed to get up there, so well, just have to see how it goes. Okay. Okay, Northern Europe has no Protestant churches, that's why I've put them up there. And one of my churches is completed as well, by the way. That's one of the other messages that we got there. Just going to check around just to see what's there in the south. I just can't believe there's just no armies there whatsoever. So it looks like that army that's come all the way from France can go south. I was thinking I might need it somewhere else, just to check Lisbon to see if it's taxable. Just go into the area and then just tick the box and everything, so you can see. This is Gibraltar. Just having a quick check in there to see what how happy it is and what sort of defence that it's got for construction, etc. Under the construction tab. Now this is the way of finding out how many territories a country's got. If you go onto diplomacy and then go onto their regions and then click on those little arrows there where the map is, it'll show you what regions they've got in which place. Now obviously it won't show their capital because it isn't showing it on there, but it gives you some idea. So how with France we wiped out Paris, and so wiped out the French completely. Well, wiping out Gibraltar and Tangier just below it, Morocco, wouldn't wipe out the Spanish, I'm afraid, because they have other places. Remember we absolutely totally whacked the Wurttembergers in the video that I hope is good on HD. Well, they've just accepted peace from me, which is good, and a trade agreement. So I'm just checking down there now just to see how we stand. And that's given us what was that, about 800 was it? I'm not so sure if that was 800 or 400 that we're getting per turn. I think it was 800 to be honest with you, so that was definitely worth doing. It'd be nice to have a bit of time when they're not attacking me, so I don't have to keep paying for replenishing troops there. I'm sure the peace won't last very long though. But I wanted it because Hanover's gone now and the Austrians are up in the north, and I'm a bit worried that the Austrians might come and attack us. Yeah, we're going to replenish these troops anyway. I do need to check the income though, because it's alright spending money that I've got this turn, but if I'm not going to get any next turn, it's always worth, before you spend money, checking that out. Just quick over into the Americas. We'll have a look around Panama. I'm looking for threats and opportunities, of course. I've got a spy up here as well, which again was like in the middle of nowhere, so I'll bring him down. While the army is occupying a new town down there, the spy can be moving around, having a good look around, see what's there. Spain doesn't seem to be raising armies at the moment, but it's got a lot of fleets, and I wonder if it's spent a lot of money on its armies and fleets and found that that its armies are now gone, but its fleets are still costing it a lot of money. What normally happens when you ruin a country's economy is that they continually try to lose troops. That's what the French were doing all the time, and wrecking their economy, continually attacking me. With ships it's different. I can hide them in ports, so you might find that those Spanish ships are just costing a fortune and doing very little for the Spanish. Just checking in Panama, for taxation. I want to know if I can tax them or not. I've mentioned before the one way to find out if you can tax them or if you can leave a place is just to step out, step in the direction you might want to be going in, of course, but just step out and see if it changes the status of the town or village. Yeah, just pulling one out there, thinking I might send a speculative mounted troop out, just to go scouting or wrecking buildings for the enemy. It's not a high income earner. I don't know if you caught that. You can always check it again, but I think might as well just not mess around with it and just have just not tax it. For the amount that I'm going to get for it anyway, it's just not worth leaving tying a load of troops up inside there in order to make it taxable. It's just not worth it really. We need to move around and take our objectives, mainly Andalusia. That's where we're heading for. It's a long way. So we'll just leave the one behind for now and move down towards well, looks like Grenada's the next target, doesn't it really? Nice little bridge for me to nudge up against eventually, hopefully. Doesn't seem to be any enemy around there. I thought I'd seen some as well at one point. I don't know where they've gone. I might be able to sort of hop around with my ships and sort of add, perhaps some artillery to that army. I'll have to think about that. Okay, quick check on Europe before ending the turn. And then we'll be moving over to the winter of 1726. Like I said, if the previous video doesn't work, and it's I speeded this up, that's why you got that twangy sort of bell, by the way. But alright. Oh, Austria make a stupid offer. Hey, if there are any Dutch people out there, I know there's somebody watching from Holland, I know that much, or the Netherlands, whatever. If they can tell me how to tell the Austrians to get stuffed, it would be very nice, because there's absolutely no way the Dutch are going to accept a stupid offer like that one. Okay, Spanish moves again. He's bringing his gentleman over to steal research, which is not good for me. Okay, quite a lot of markers up there on the left there telling me that things have happened at the turn end. We've got another missionary there in Northern Europe, well, for Northern Europe I would have thought. I need to consider where I'm going to put that one. I do want to Protestantise, whatever the word is, Northern Europe, because they haven't got any churches there, you see, so... This is a church that's been raised, of course. That will be in Portugal. Okay, we know we've got a peace, don't we, with Wurttemburg. Okay, quick check of the income there, and now we're going to take Gibraltar. There's only a couple of units in there. Pretty rubbish really, just auto-resolve that. I'm not fighting a fortress, just again two Phylox citizenry, just a bit of a waste of time really. So we take that. I need to kick that Spanish fleet out of there. They're the ones that are preventing me from going to Tangier, across the water there. As you remember, if there's an active fleet around, I won't be able to cross. I still can't cross, of course. Just hoping maybe that fleet will go somewhere else now, or I can raise my own. That looks like a nice port there. See what he's got. Oh, that's pretty doable actually. I think we might raise some ships to sort that one out, or those out. Oh yes, we can get some nice ships in there. Quite a lot of boats. Can't afford them this turn, I'm afraid. What with building, sort of rebuilding the government buildings in Gibraltar, perhaps replenishing the troops, etc. It's not really going to be worth doing that, or possible to do it. That's replenishing the building. That obviously gives me pluses in settling the population. I want to bring everybody up to strength, because I desperately want to get these over to Tangier. Okay, just to finish off, we'll upgrade the Portuguese church.